downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Urquidy is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in will be Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Count now a ball and a strike. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The next 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He'll check in here at 277. 23 homers and 63 runs batted in. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Miles Straw comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So stepping in is Jose Canseco, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Darryl Strawberry. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in next, Tim Raines. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
A jumping catch at second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The second baseman.
Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Line drive base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And now here is Wade Boggs. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
So here is Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Messina is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
This is popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Stepping in once again is Tino Martinez. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. In the air, out to right. Tucker waits on it. 1 out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Canseco.
Now into the box, Jose Canseco. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that's upstairs.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Darryl Strawberry worked a walk his first time up. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. And stepping in, Kyle Tucker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Yuli Gurriel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he'll take a look at ball 1. Tucker over at second. Gurriel on at first with nobody out. Boggs has it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder.
Oh, that's a rally
23.
killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
No balls and a strike to count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
3-1 to him now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tucker is there and he makes the catch for the out. Next to dig in, Jorge Posada. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Tucker. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. So another run is in to score on the base hit. Their fifth run of these first 4 innings. And with that, let's take a look at the American League team leaders in terms of runs scored. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Jeter, the runner at first with 2 gone. This ball will be chopped foul. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Throw over to the bag. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets in 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted down the line in left. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posada finds it, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jose Canseco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now,
Don Mattingly steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 23, Don Mattingly.
First offering. Fouled off. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Correa waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next up is Tim Raines. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to the right. Gurriel picks it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Astros.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-1 to count. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Kyle Tucker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now into the box is Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's too high.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in is Wade Boggs. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Derek Jeter.
Derek.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams singled in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Gurriel brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 1. And now in the box, Jason Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A solo home run for Jason Castro. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Miles Straw will be next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Raines is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next to the Astros.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now it'll be Jose Canseco, grounded out in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside and low, 3-0. Don Mattingly waits on deck. 3-1 the count now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jake Odorizzi comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Don Mattingly will bat next. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
So the next to bat will be Tim Raines. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Raines stands at second with 2 gone. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Strong finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros 2.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
On its way is pitch number 75. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now another 2-2. Struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Ready to be.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Straw is right there. And he's got it for the first out. So next to hit is Wade Boggs. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Yuli Gurriel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 to Jason Castro. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still 8-2.
The center fielder, Williams.
First pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-0 to him now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Strong is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Don Mattingly. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now that's popped up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Tim Raines. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Canseco at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the sole. So the batting order turns over now.
Leading up for the Astros, the left
Ramiro Mendoza is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
First delivery
now
to him.
For the Yankees.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Mendoza.
Fouled away. Mendoza, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Brantley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York host road win number 40 on the year. Mike Mussina records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jose Urquidy couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,